r/AskReddit, what's a popular tourist destination that you found underwhelming? Dubai. A lot of sand, and not a lot to do unless you're extremely wealthy. So materialistic. The malls are cool, but I left wondering what else there was to enjoy. Someone once described Dubai to me as Disneyland for cunts. My neighbors are from Saudi Arabia and they were telling me how the government destroyed a bunch of historic sites to build shopping malls, and my blood was boiling as a history teacher. It's a giant mall built by slaves. You can say Dubai is rough, coarse, and irritating. Hollywood, California. As a local, I try to dissuade any visitors who are adamant about seeing Hollywood Boulevard/Walk of Fame. We know it sucks. The room with the Mona Lisa in it. Couldn't get anywhere near it, and it's not that big of a painting to see from the back of the room when all the people in front of you had giant cameras. Maybe it's better in the age of cell phone cameras, but I doubt it. There's an absolutely jaw-dropping Italian hall right by the Mona Lisa room though, with Da Vinci's, Raphael's, Caravaggios, and not a million elbowing assholes. Anyone who doesn't post Plymouth Rock has never wasted their time traveling to see Plymouth Rock. I really wanted to see the Wisconsin Dells, but the town is so utterly commercialized that I left without seeing the Dells. It's got all the same nonsense BS tourist trap stuff as Gatlinburg, Myrtle Beach, Branson, and downtown Orlando. If you're into upside-down museums, Ripley's, and go-kart/mini golf places, it's a big hit. That glass walkway over the Grand Canyon. You have to drive into a reservation like 90 minutes from anything. Weak or no cell coverage. Long waits. Everything costs too much and is crap quality. A literal tourist trap. Never again. They don't let you take your own phone or electronics onto the glass overlook so they can upsell you on their photo packages. Don't do it. Dubai. I fly back and forth from Australia to Europe a fair bit and always try to do a few days or a week stopover in between to break it up. Dubai was by far the most underwhelming. It's a giant shopping mall. Changi Airport has more local character than the city of Dubai. To be fair, Changi is fucking awesome. Mount Rushmore is a lot smaller than I pictured. The nearby Crazy Horse Monument is cooler than Rushmore, but also lame in the sense that they've been, supposedly, working on it for like 70 years and they've only got a small part of it done. The grip there is pretty obvious. Surfers' paradise in Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. It's not a massive tourist attraction worldwide, but it is very popular with the tourists. It's not even a good place, a lot of homeless people, drug use, so many police and people starting fights. It's not that beautiful of a place. I really don't understand the hype. I've been a couple of times, and it's gross. Any famous beach is the same. Bondi Beach is overrated. Nassau, Bahamas. I've been 4 separate times on cruise lines. I feel like it's an absolute shithole. I grew up near there, and on Sundays we would go down to the waterfront to get ice cream and watch tourists get disappointed. You gotta get to the out islands. Nassau is a big skip. Gatlinburg/Pigeon Forge. Overpriced, overcrowded, and really not that interesting. Visualize a strip mall on a rural 2-lane road that contains 3 shops and repeats on every block for 8 blocks, an arcade, antique photo, candy shop. Monacan Piss, Brussels. It was so small, not that, but the whole thing. Heard all the hype of Jamaica. After visiting, it really is a shithole. Hustlers everywhere, even on resorts it isn't safe anymore. Crime is off the charts and you are asking for trouble hooking up with anyone there. Why would you hook up at all? Jamaica. Save your money. Don't get mugged/murdered. The police are dirtier than the criminals. It's environmentally devastated due to logging, mining, and the locals throwing trash in every river, stream, or ditch they find handy. I went on a cruise that stopped in Jamaica. My whole family went on an excursion from the cruise and had a blast except for my dad, who almost ended up getting mugged. The Mona Lisa picture. I was glad I saw it just to say I have seen it, but yet. Skywalk on the west rim of the Grand Canyon. Massively overpriced and scummy because they lock up your phones and then charge ridiculous additional pricing for pictures. Cool, not worth. Go to the south rim, it has a better view, and it doesn't cost extra. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, though that might be because I wasn't able to get near it, much less climb it. I went there a few weeks ago. I thought the big church right next door was actually a lot more impressive architecturally speaking than the tower itself. ITT, all of the most popular and most visited tourist destinations in the world. Except Plymouth Rock. Fuck that boring ass rock. Growing up in Minneapolis, I hate when people I know from out of state want to go to the Mall of America first thing. Waikiki Beach. giant concrete jungle full of overpriced tourist traps and resorts as far as the eye can see. There's way prettier and cooler places to see on Oahu than that hellhole. Visiting Venice was like stepping into a picturesque postcard, but the charm quickly faded with the overwhelming crowds, the pungent odor of stagnant canal water, and the overpriced, mediocre food targeted at tourists. I lived just outside of Venice for 6 months. Going in the fall or winter is far better. When it's hot, it reeks. Well, one night, I was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It wasn't as great as the song made it sound, but I couldn't just drive past it without stopping. And there's the statue of Glenn Frey standing on the corner. The terracotta soldiers in Xi'an. Very crowded, very hot, people selling stuff everywhere you turn, and no effort is made into making the viewing any kind of experience. I usually don't mind places that people refer to as touristic, but this was too much for me. Lots of other great stuff in Xi'an though. LOL, how do they justify not allowing you to have your phone? Oh, interesting. I wonder if it depends on the day. When I went it wasn't crowded at all, and I genuinely don't remember any vendors or peddlers, though it's been some years ago, maybe I've forgotten. But I really enjoyed it. Earth. Supreme Ruler said it was a must-see planet, but I don't like it, and now I'm out of spaceship gas and can't get back home. Earth, harmless. The place is a total shithole, it's ugly and polluted and overcrowded, and its inhabitants are morons. I personally won't shed a tear when it gets demolished for the Alpha Centauri Hyperspace Express route in a few Stand-Artist solar units time. I was born there and nothing is worth your time. Just stay home and watch TV. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland. It was expensive, curated by human development, and felt like a giant hot tub for people on a 6-hour layover. The natural hot springs and various village spas were so much better. Las Vegas. Everything is just so damn expensive and the entertainment value is not worth the cost. Aside of the architecture, which is fascinating, it's basically a super Target these days. Portobello Road Market. Too many fakes. Punta Cana, hard to enjoy private luxuries amid the ineffable poverty. I prefer the North Rim. It's all the canyon, but about 90% fewer people. The South Rim is great too. You didn't need to specify a place if that was the complaint. Every resort city/island in the Caribbean and South America are private luxuries surrounded by extreme poverty. Naples, Italy. Picture an Italian town, overrun with tourists and pizza. Now fill it with pounds and pounds of trash. That place has the worst littering problem I have ever seen in my life. It smells like a pizza trash dump. Do not go there. Go to anywhere in Italy that is normal, I promise. There is an insult in Italian that is basically, go to Naples. The Corn Palace and also Wall Drug. Both in South Dakota and AMP, dare I say MT Rushmore. I love Wall Drug. It's nothing more than it claims to be a shotty little tourist trap. But it's fun if you're not expecting more than a huge gift shop. Also they have 5 coffee that's worth exactly what you pay for it. Corn Palace is kinda cool once. Mystery Spot, close to Santa Cruz, CA, made popular by so common bumper stickers which I learned they give out for free. So underwhelming. Daytona Beach, fixed spelling. Bubblegum Alley. It just sounds so damn gross. Bora Bora, costs a fortune but there's basically nothing to do and nowhere good to go and eat. The beaches are nice but you could see the same in other more affordable places. I suppose the only way to enjoy it is to be very wealthy and stay at an all-inclusive resort, but then I personally can't see the point of going overseas if you're just going to stay in a resort the whole time. Yes. The national park is amazing, no need to do the crappy skywalk thing. Dubai is boring AF. Unless you are a millionaire. The Vegas Strip. Very plastic and repetitive. Inside the head of the Statue of Liberty. It's much smaller than it seems and there's no view. Interesting, I actually really enjoyed being inside the crown. I've spent $30 on worse, it includes a scenic ferry ride and I like being able to look down at her tablet and see the torch from another view. The surprising sense of scale was cool to me too. To each their own.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.